God does this amazing thing. He has made us with these senses, these perceptions in the physical, and then he makes things so that we will feel and taste and hear and see and smell them specific and distinguishable ways. And through this process, right, that this chair arm feels both a little smooth because of the lacquer on it and a little rough because of the wood, I can recognize it and appreciate things about it. I can appreciate, you can't probably see that, I can appreciate how it's carved. I can appreciate that it's made out of real wood. I can appreciate a kind of warmth in its texture and feeling because it's solid. He's made me to be able to perceive things like that, and he's made things in this world to be able to be perceived like that. He's designed us to perceive things in the physical, and he's designed the physical to be perceived in that way. Have you ever thought about the miracle of this? And then we put these things together in a way that describes in our minds not good and evil, but beauty, color, creativity, things that taste good, things that don't taste good, things that are complex, things that aren't complex. So why does one person love Van Gogh and another person loves Monet? Don't get into Impressionism versus Post-Impressionism. I understand. Someone loves the symphony and someone else loves Elvis Presley. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but there you go. What is it about our unique personalities and uniqueness of our perceptions that allow two people to see a sunset and a sunrise, and one prefers the sunrise over the sunset besides the time of the day? We get to not only perceive all of the complexities of creation through our senses, but he's made them to speak something to us of the one who has made them. So we get to know beauty, and we get to know pleasure, and we have these sensual perceptions, how things feel, how they smell, how they taste, how they look. And we come to understand something of the Creator that resonates with something of us, that he and I have a shared perceptibility, because he has made things to speak to my soul through the body. Can you imagine this? That it speaks to my mind and it speaks to my heart, and even he then speaks to my spirit through what he communicates in these things. Who can hear babies cry and not have an emotional, soulical reaction? Who can hear Mozart and not the complexity of the harmonies and overlapping counter harmonies, and what it took to pull that together, and all the different sounds of all the different timbres and all the different overtones being produced by all the different instruments speaks something beyond my perceptions. I'm taking it all in and my brain is processing it all, but I can't track all of those differences. And the reason it speaks to my soul, and then from the Creator speaks to my spirit from his spirit, is because he's made us to perceive him as the giver of all good gifts, and to enjoy his grace and his love and his provision through what he provides. It's so that he can communicate to us without taking away the option of faith. So Paul in Romans 1 says, all creation speaks to us of his invisible qualities. How do you see the unseen? You see it by faith through what is seen. So as I was coming down the stairs, I'm in my mother-in-law's house in South Dakota, and as I was coming down the stairs, and the house was quiet and dark, but there's a window at the top of the stairs looking out towards the sunrise, and the formation of the clouds and the uniqueness of the colors and the difference in the atmosphere spoke something of the difference of my location and the beauty of the Black Hills that I don't get every morning, even though I see the sunrise most mornings, and I try to catch the sunset every day. So it it's unique every day and speaks to our soul through the body, through our eyes and nose and touch and ears. It speaks through the body to the soul. Our perceptions, our emotions, even our behaviors are influenced by the beauty and circumstances that we perceive around us. But if I can recognize the goodness of God through his gifts to me, then and the sufficiency of God in those things that are challenging, right? When the wind is blowing harshly and the cold has to be tolerated and the fire is overwhelming, I can still speak from that solical message to my mind, will, and emotions. I can commune with God through nature. I can recognize his hand and his creativeness. So body, soul, and spirit engage in this perceptibility. The difference is what I can't miss in the physical. The arm of the chair can speak to me in the soul based on what I believe in him, right? My beliefs, my mind, if I believe that, this tree built itself just like this watch built itself, that doesn't make any sense. But if I believe that there is no creative force behind it, that there is no good or bad, there is no beauty, there is no design to those things, then that's going to change my perceptions. I'm not going to think that sunset is supposed to speak to me of the creator. I'm going to think that the light refraction through the water drops in the air is changed by the barometric pressure, which has an infinite scalability. So it gives me a unique perception every single day in the rods that perceive color in my eyes, and it really means nothing. But do you see, I've got to do an awful lot of solical jujitsu in order to disregard the gift of God's beauty in the sunrise. I've got to do work to ignore the truth because God is making himself known through his creation.